If he wants to ultimate, alright, we're going for it.
I'll take my zombies and leave.
Show me, my
One way
friend,
or
show me what you got for me. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today Azorius Control. It's been a while, but this one is very different. It is a very bouncy version with a lot of tempo plays, Fading Hope, Soul Partition, and Temporary Lockdown, because when they finally play everything, you just lock it down. So you know the drill, but it's a very interesting version that uses also Urza's Rebuff, a counterspell that can tap creatures, so this is very good with sweepers. You kinda kill them anyway on the next turn. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy Azorius Control coming back to the channel, and have fun. Alright, so this is the dead card. Soul Partition can be used. It's pretty decent. And that's a Raffine. Huh. That's good. I think we won the game already. I know it sounds weird, but I'm pretty sure we should win the game, especially if we hit the land. Even the tap land, it's fine. We just need to make sure that we try to get the stuff. This is fine. It's so slow. If he replaces it on the next turn, it should be kinda fine, because we can Memory Deluge them. So getting a free turn is huge already. And we don't want to tap. Let's see what the next threat is. If that's wedding announcement, that's good for us. I can start building plans. We need something like Sunfall for, and you know, this kind of stuff. I could counter, I don't care about it. Told you. This is how you win games. I'm pretty sure we won this. Probably the only problem will be Airtie Resurrected. At some point, but not yet. We need to be careful about this one. The fortress can be annoying. That's something I didn't consider really. So maybe we want this Emperor, but this is 4 and they're 1-4. So kinda okay. I know. Make disappear is nice. But they just don't do enough right now. Even if he draws cards, that's fine. I just need to delay game as much as possible. And this is something I kinda want to counter. I don't like the Emperor. This is the only problem that I cannot solve with the Sunfalls and Farewells. Rest is kinda fine. And we still have Make Disappear in case he goes super, you know, super strong. But I'm not sure what could it be, really. So the blow will be for the fortress, and Emperor maybe for the fortress, we'll see. He will draw one card. Is that a Sunfall? We will see. Maybe. A strong maybe. Land is absolutely amazing. Alright, I think we passed the turn. The favorite. Everyone's favorite. So the point is that he cannot really attack with Sharded. He knows about the Emperor. So it means that he attacks with those two. And that's not too much pressure. We go to 7, right? The fortresses will be a problem though. Because when we Sunfall, we have only 2 mana potentially. Alright, that's scary. But it also dies to Sunfall. Only 2. Good. Not exactly the plan, but I deny him a lot here. If I want to play the Emperor, I will just take the damage, I don't care. I will probably play the Emperor, but at the end step and plus her, so I can have some initiative on the board. Did he play a counter spell? No. Make disappear. You sure, bro? Is that the card you really wanted to counter? We will see. We will see. Otawara on probably Shaw. No, I guess not. Right, I really expected this. So, we can block one of the fortress. It will drain us slowly, but it's just 2 damage a turn. That's not too much. Maybe he wants to Otawara my token, but that will be more mana than he has. One is already in the battlefield. I mean, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Alright, I forgot about the buff as always. It's fine. I would love to use Memory Deluge on something. Hopefully it's not Otawara. Let's see if that's Eiganjo or just 2 damage. Like, we block 50% of his whole damage and he's paying super much for this, you know, pattern. Do I play now? So what? 4, 7. I have a Make Disappear mana. I think we can afford it. Even if he air ties, I still draw 2 cards before the next turn. And I can answer this exactly. Before he has a creature, right now he cannot make disappear this. Because he has no creatures. Alright. 42, that's quite a lot. I could go for it. Oh, but I don't have Soul Partition, right? So I can Fading Hope it. Oh boy, this will be harsh. Double Jace feels okay, but I think it's Jace and Fading Hope. We need some interruption. It should really help. Not legendary. Did you play a land? I think I want to slow it more, so I will take this 2 damage, it's fine. Let's block. I don't want him to replay the land, and I think he didn't play any. Now we will. I also get the Scry. It's not the biggest deal because he cannot activate both, but we'll still do it. Sunfall is great, but not for this situation. And he didn't play anything, so he will try to kill us with the fortresses. Alright, I guess. A little bit scary. True. So I just need to start doing this. Land Shell. Alright, decent cards. Farewell is definitely not where we wanna be. I can make disappear on Mirrex, so that's something. But we definitely need some better draws. And the fact that this blocks half a damage is the biggest deal so far. Let's see the attack. Shouldn't really matter too much. Go blockers. Every time he draws a Eiganjo, he can kill this, so that's good for him. So we hope he won't. Danik. That's not bad. I can always plus it. Live game. Not the best one. Definitely not the best one. I think we'll go like this. So the passive is the most problematic thing. He has what? Yeah, he cannot activate both yet. He still needs... Wait, if he plays a land, 4 and this, 3 and this, so he can activate 2 of them. That is pretty scary. I mean, reasons. I mean, it worked. It worked. See? Sometimes it makes kinda sense, I guess. 6. So we need something like an Emperor, and that's it. You know, this Emperor, I think she was at the bottom. And he has the second land as well. He should definitely activate. But fortunately he didn't go for it. Down to 4. Blockers. I just need 2 Emperors or 2 blows and that's it. And we fully stabilize. And Farewell is on the follow-up that he will play at some point. Alright, finally. That's really good. One more turn. One more turn.
To obey.
He will go for double activation, right? And then we go with Emperor that we fish from the top. Not perfect, I don't want Emperor on this turn, unfortunately, but we will still get her. So it cuts into my mana, but that shouldn't be too bad. I still have enough. Yeah, and we need to respond to the triggers. Let's see if he goes for both of them. I think he will. Full tap. Alright, alright. And we are going to combat phase, right? Definitely not the Mirrex turn. Emperor, Fading Hope. Number 1. We also get the Scry, so another Emperor is more likely. Very nice draw, we will take it. Man, he's really working with those lands. Nothing we can do about this one. Let's do this. Will he do something? No, that's definitely the turn. Alright, back to 4. Man, we are hanging on a thread, but it's a strong thread. One is out. It's funny that the whole deck that he has with legendaries is kinda scrapped, and he's just going with this land plan. Good choice, to be fair. Good choice. With Memory Deluge we should be okay, and right now before he attacks with this we will have so much value.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
Let's go. That will be the Emperor and something else. I mean, we navigated this game, but man, alright, I have to admit, it was closer than I expected. Maybe I should keep up the second Emperor anyway, but I didn't expect so much aggression from those lands. Guys, we are going first, we need to hit the third land. Celestus is definitely a good one, but of course the whole game will revolve around hitting lands, so let's see if we are good at Magic. Alright, so far so good. And unfortunately we are against control deck. Man, it's so weird, because suddenly I started to see so many control decks, it's crazy. Alright, Celestus is absolutely crucial to our game plan. Because, oh boy, we have whole hand to cycle basically. None of the cards are good for this matchup. And it also forces him to start playing stuff. Easy Liliana. And is anyone playing non-control deck without Liliana today? Let's go with the lockdown. Alright. Weird. I'll take it. So let's start cycling, because we need a lot of answers. I think this will be the play. Alright, a counter spell. The point is that we both will have few cards very quickly. And I have a lot to discard, like I can basically discard the whole hand right now. And I'm not sure if his draw is as bad as ours. So he's probably... I mean, so far we are both discarding cards, but this is something that is useful. Like, it can be used as a counter spell sometimes. The problem is that we need Soul Partition. And we don't have a lot of time to do it. So let's start cycling. We need to hit Soul Partition. And we will cycle 2 cards, so that helps a little bit. Jace is good. Well, nothing is perfect here except Soul Partition, but we need to fight for it. Alright, Farewell probably not something we super need, but we need land even less. So this will be a discard further, and our opponent is also pretty low at the cards, tap land. The ultimate will be super problematic, that's the problem. Let's go for one. Not fully sure how to go about the Jace. Maybe we hold the card we draw. Alright, we both have full hand of removal basically and nothing else, but he has Liliana, and that was the answer. That was the answer. And let's see if he wants to do the thing. If he wants to discard cards, we can play the Emperor later at the end step. I'm not sure what we discard, to be honest. I think it's Counterspell, which is sad because that's insanely good card. If he wants to ultimate, alright, we're going for it.
I'll take my zombies and leave.
Where is Chorus from? Alright. Yep, correct that. Show me, my friend, show me what you got for me. It will be a 3-3 split, right? 2 lands and Celestus and 3 lands. Unless he gives me 4 lands, because he values Celestus so hard, but then I will take lands. So there's not much choice here. He can give worse land with Celestus. Yeah, so we go like this. That's also a perfect split. Our opponent is really doing a good job. But we got rid of Liliana, and he's down to 3 cards, right? Emperor with Make Disappear Man, so he needs a hard counter spell right now. Good.
I've learned much during my travels.
Let's go to end step.
Show you.
And he discarded all the removal, don't forget. All of those cards would be amazing for the tokens. So let's see. Of course we have to -1. Oh. I can do this? He misplayed it. It was obvious that I will -1 the Emperor. He should just go for it, man. No priority.
Keep watch for intruders.
There is priority. But I'm not sure if that's... I honestly think we just go with the Urza's Rebuff. And try to force something. We can rebuild from this. That's fine. I don't love it, but he's down to 1 card and 1 random card. So his strategy cannot be too great. And this is why I don't fear Liliana sometimes. They tend to ultimate not in a perfect way. Alright, that's the last threat. Now we played our Jace. Oh boy, it's intense. We don't have much value, so we need to go like this. No Liliana as well. So let's start doing those cards. I hope he doesn't play Underdog. No, no, no. Alright. Memory Deluge. Alright. 2 random cards. How good can they be? Even Edict doesn't hit, right? Man, I think we are doing it. I think we're actually doing it. And we are getting card advantage over our opponent. So obviously it's a poison deck. Alright. No place. Alright, let's see. I can use Emperor on the next turn and play another Emperor. That will be the fastest lethal. Make Disappear is great. Mirrex is great. Good cards. Mirrex could be something better. I would of course prefer double counter spell, but you know, it's okay. Those are good cards. Man, we will actually win this. Can you believe? Can you actually believe?
Swords will cross again.
I could also play the Emperor main phase to increase the damage, but I can just do it later. And then step is nearly the same. Alright. I think we should be winning this one. We're at 1 poison. He needs a long way. Like, look at this. Everything is just, you know, poison based. And now we can go for Make Disappear, and he has only 4 mana. So he can still play something like Soaring. It's not over, but he needs to remove a lot of stuff. If he tries to proliferate me with Icor, I just target... Yeah, I think so. After Liliana ult, man, another game when we won after Lily ult. Let's go Emperor, because we are not winning by poison, we are winning by Emperoring. To Oblivion, because they don't play sweepers usually. Yep, and that will be a lot of pressure. Right, we are going first, we keep it. And we go with the Cove, my favorite turn 1 land. Honk honk. And always cheerful, even in case of this Mountain that is always here for some reason. Mountain, why are you here? Still. So we will of course play Eiganjo probably. We have double blue for Urza's Rebuff. Our opponent has a 2-drop. Imagine the possibilities. Do I play a 2-drop or 2 1-drop? It's crazy stuff, man. Absolutely crazy. Hi. Now you know. Now you know why it's here. And so, is that Wastes or Mirrex? We have all the mana colors. Do I want Eiganjo? Man, it might be useful. If we draw more lands. Aye. It feels good, doesn't it? Especially if you're playing such a predictable deck that literally everyone has seen it since 12 months. You can go away. Like, make ladder better for everyone and just scoop. Kumana, on turn 3. I guess he just drew it, otherwise it has absolutely no sense. But he will keep playing creatures, don't you worry. Yep. Just smorking and pecking at everyone. Alright, we have a Eiganjo. So we kinda have a remover. He really wants to play something. But if he just goes with the Mishra's Foundry, we will use the Eiganjo. On the next turn, this will transform with some... Man, how many times have I done this? Double Mishra's Foundry, absolutely amazing for him. 1-drop, pretty amazing for him. And he wants to activate. Alright. So, do we tap 2 creatures? Or we kill the Mishra's Foundry? Mishra's Foundry is super strong. And I don't want to Sunfall on this turn. Of course he knows about the Emperor. See? Holding up Eiganjo is huge. Unfortunately our opponent is really good at magic, so he drew 2 of those, which is really not great for us. And let's see how it goes. Is that Godric or something like this? I would love to cast Memory Deluge, but it might not be, you know, possibility. Scoundrel, it would be very charming. It means Foundry is not relevant for this turn. I think we want to tap. Wicked Roll. And going to combat. So if we want to tap, that's 7 damage already. I think this is the moment. Tap it up. Tap it up. Alright, helps a little bit. So it's basically 3 mana Union. It's exactly Union, just without drawing cards, you know? Good kinda draw. This way we have a lot of, like a big token, so the Mishra's Foundry might not be super relevant. And as you can see, we had to use the rebuff because we would be at 4 already, so that means nearly lethal already. He can sneak this 2 damage, so down to 6, and as always in Magic, we will decide who is the better player by seeing who draws what cards from the top of his library. The classic design choice. Yep. It is a creature, it's crazy, it has stats. Something that forces you to not attack. I know, crazy. I think he has burn. But if he can burn us, so be it. Like, we cannot play around everything. Yep. 1. Alright, that's it, right? Because he cannot go more. So Soul Partition. Alright, this is not obvious. It might be Cove into Field of Ruin. Because this life gains and I will be at 4. And I have a counter spell. Not the best draw, but it might just do it. So we go like this. Normally I don't want to do this. Yep, wow. As you can see, the pinnacle of magic. Trying to play cards from the top. Let's go with the Cove. We have a counter spell, don't forget. We cannot cast any of our spells because our opponent can play a burn spell and kill us. So, you know, just pure randomness, in essence. It's so great to win and lose games based on the full randomness. So we can play Memory Deluge. If that's a burn spell, we die. Go for it. I don't even care. I honestly don't care. How many cards? 45. Probably not something we will be bursting. We can go up to 3. I like Jace, but it's Memory Deluge. And as you can see, slowly but surely we're trying to get there. And this is our security against his attack. Don't forget he doesn't have too much mana. And we don't have too much life gain. We need to fish for those lands, man. But we can nearly survive a lightning strike. And here we go again. Let's go with Mirrex. I just want to make sure that I have good mana open. And I'm trying to hit more counter spells. This is kinda life gain, right? So this will be a Field of Ruin turn. Lockdown. Not great. I will go for the Landman. I know it's weird, but I think it's better. Alright, we need to attack, because then we can use the Emperor. No way. Alright. To target creature. Do we burn it in response? That's my question. We can life gain. And then we can play another Emperor for his Foundry. I think it's good. Not perfect, but good.
You're ready to lose.
Up to 5. Man, remember, we were at 1 life. So those lands make a difference. And now I want him to not use the Mishra's Foundry. Because I want him to play a creature. Perfect, thank you. He needs to attack with this one, right? I mean, it won't make a difference what he attacks. We will still do the exact same thing. And I don't want to give him mana. So we are going like this. Up to 7. It seems that we are better at drawing cards than our opponent. And our cards are a bit better than our opponents. Alright. I think we can go +1. A bit risky, but one samurai won't win this game.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
4, 7, so we can make a counter spell after memory. Let's see what he plays. Alright, so now we want to make sure that we have the answer. He cannot activate this, so we tap Field of Ruin. Or the Pain Lands. Yeah, that's correct. And see what the answers are. Very nice. Very nice. That's good. I mean, I like Memory Deluge. Not sure if you noticed. Because that means we can continue the circle over and over and just get insane card advantage. Yeah, please attack. The only thing mono-red players always do. And that should be a scoop, honestly. I don't think they can come back from this. They don't even know about next Memory Deluge. So guys, we know. Our friend G Real Hell still doesn't know. Man, it's always baffling to me Like, if you play mono red, the only reason you do it for the rank, but they usually are like Diamond 4. So, what's going on there? Alright, anyway, we retake our rightful place. Alright, pretty balanced hand. We are on the place, so the Cove is the perfect land. And let's see, our friend pretty red, but he plays white. With Make Disappear we definitely have a lot of variety right now. What we need is to hit a land, because then we activate Memory Deluge. It actually has to be a blue land. Do we go with Soul Partition? I think it's good enough. It gives us a lot of time. And when he plays it later, we should have Sunfall available. You know what? That's actually a perfect land. I'll take it. Even though it's a tap land, I will absolutely take it right now. Alright, so our game plan is having a lot of Jace. And not tapping out. So on the next turn they might play... Bruh, seriously? Do we really need to go this way? Nah, it's way too problematic, man. Like, Emperor is one of the ways they put up the pressure. I could get rid of the first token, but what about the rest? Alright, that's actually cool. And that helps a little bit. This is not a bad card. But it's a bad card for now. This is a good card. Alright, Arena, just little chuggies. The classic. A Vindicator, because why not? Alright, but it doesn't have really anything that we care about. And that's actually a really good play for us, because we can start getting this sweet card advantage. Oh boy, those are the cards. Very nice hit. Very nice hit. Alright, so we built a healthy mid game. Honestly, I think we take the damage. I don't super care at all. He should know about the Emperor. Oh boy, he thinks we will play the Emperor into this. Maybe he wants extra creatures, but I also want him to have more creatures. And now we can go into Flashback Zone. So untap land and farewell. Man, we kinda won the game, I think. 7 mana is super important. It's either Memory Deluge or Counterspell Emperor. 10 damage, not something we really care about. Virtue of Loyalty. This will be 13. That's still fine. That's not a lot. I hope he plays it and tries to buff everything. Yep. I'm taking it, man. Oh, I won't even flicker. Perfection. That's really good, because they don't matter. Let's go to the end. He gets the stuff. And I get my stuff. Which means I have really nice answers. Jace. This is how we win the game against this kind of deck. We probably will have to discard something, so that hurts a little bit. Oh, the Tapland. The Tapland hurts. So, do we Sunfall or Farewell? I think we Sunfall. Because I can activate the token. I cannot counter the spell, so that's a little bit scary. And all we need to do is wait until he has 30 cards. And as I guess we just need to pass the turn. That's scary enough. But with Memory Deluge and counter spells, he just cannot resolve anything really meaningful. The best play was Eternal Wanderer, but you know, he cannot kill us very easily with this. Right guys, this is one of my favorite types of openings. We are on the play with very nice turn 1 land, and I mean, we go from there. We of course do not have too much interaction, but in this particular case that's perfect. We also have all the lands untapped. So up to 5 with untapped lands basically, when we need them. And we have a counter spell that holds priority. Man, that's actually a super cool start. Like, we can play it. Oh boy. So, that's first counter spell. That went quickly. I hope that I can hold it for like 2-3 more turns. Would prefer Make Disappear. Alright, this is a risky play. Memory Deluge and Field of Ruin. Those are the cards, because Mirrex will happen at some point. Not sure exactly what this is. Easy. Just play more. Just play more, right? Oh boy. We're definitely not going with the thing. Do we upkeep this? I think we do. I could also kill this. But then kite is still a problem. Man, so annoying. Double kite at the opening. Oh, we have to have it the hard way, don't we? Alright. We have a lot of spare mana. I hope he plays a land and plays Kaita. Because we have a lot of card advantage. We are really good at drawing correct cards for the matchup. We do a lot of counter. Just please note the not third Kaita. Alright, thank you. Man, that would be wild. That would be way too wild. Alright. Alright. Do we go with Memory Deluge? Or we just go at the end step? I will try to go like this. There's no way he has the third one, right? Right. I don't feel convinced at all. Oh, he has the goose. The Goose Wars. Bro, have you considered playing anything except Planeswalkers? Holy moly. Alright, so another target, but we should hit Soul Partition before this would be relevant. We have enough corrupt mana so we can go like this. And at least this taps him out quite heavily. He knows about the Mirrex, he doesn't super care. I still think we go Memory Deluge. Let's see the Dissipate. No, alright. Huh. That gives a scry. What do you have in this deck? Planeswalkers? Seems the only way. I will go for cheap stuff, but this was pretty horrible. Not gonna lie, that was pretty horrible. Oh, I hope he counters it. Definitely not the card for the next turn. I did it for the scry. I mean, I can play Memory Deluge, right? Man, what a hassle. What an absolute hassle. Alright, no counter spells. That was the weirdest game of Magic. Why would you ever concede? You have Liliana. I don't know, man. I'll take the win. I'll take the win. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed the games. Some of them were weird, but I hope that a lot of them were really cool and super intense, especially the first ones and the one against Mono Red. So, man, we are on the edge today. So, what about the deck? Is this cool deck to ladder with? And I think, yeah, like we had good results with this one. And by the way, the list is from, I believe, Big Koala or something like this. So, man, Sloth needed to play it. And I really enjoyed this list for a specific reason. It explores a different type of control that uses Fading Hopes and Blows and Urza's rebuffs to slow the game. So you can play Lockdown or Sunfall. I know Sunfall is nothing special, but combined with Lockdown and Soul Partition, you can, don't forget, you can Soul Partition your own Lockdown. So even if your opponent plays more cards, you can just Lockdown and it doesn't really matter how many they have. Knockout Blow, of course, a very situational card. So I'm still considering Smite, but man, this 2 lives often makes the whole difference, right? Being burned by Lightning Strike and not being burned. With Celestus and Emperor you have some life gain. I really enjoyed the Coves. Man, this land saved us so many times. If you play 2 or 3 during the game, it's extra Lightning Strike. And I didn't really got hurt by the tap lands so much, because in Azorius the rest of your lands are untapped. And with 4 Jace, 4 Emperor and 4 Deluge, you have the golden package of Azorius, value. This just kills all the slower decks, mid-range, control decks without blue. They just absolutely get get destroyed. If you meet Orzhov with Jace, you will probably win, unless the game goes super unlucky, again, you know, in your case. And against aggressive decks, Emperor is just a great game closer. We don't go super into Mirrex plan, however, we try to, you know, fight against Mirrex plan, because Azorius allows this, thanks to, you know, solid mana base. So I mean, the deck does a little bit of everything. It's super anti-aggression, and Ladder is mostly aggression, so I think it's a very nice meta call. In the stats, I don't remember exact amount of games, you will see it in the screen, but I think it was 56% win rate in Diamond, and yeah, it's pretty cutthroat here, so yeah, I think that's a good result for this kind of deck. And yeah, like I didn't get mana screwed too much, so 27 lands seems to be doing the job. Honestly, I feel the difference on 27 lands. Every deck that has this, I think first Planeswalker's deck with Esper had 27, then you don't really get mana screwed as much, so maybe something to explore. So yeah, I think the deck is cool. It's definitely plays Azorius, but in a new weird twist that you probably didn't have. And all the cards that you have here are common and uncommon, so we can absolutely test it. You probably already have Emperor, Jace, and Memory Deluge, and Sunfalls, and Farewell. So yeah, not much investment and a little bit of a twist. So if you are meeting a lot of mono red, but you still want to play, you know, something interesting, this might do the trick. I hope you enjoyed the video and all the games. They were pretty epic, and some of them were really intense on the edge of the seat, so I really hope you had some, you know, good entertainment here. And I mean, thank you for watching. Tell me in the comments if you enjoyed it, and you know, what are your thoughts on this deck. And I mean, see you tomorrow.